episode 4 of riders that need to prove themselves or have a point to prove for the 2019 season. And I'm going to start off with one of the big French hopes, 28-year-old Romain Bardet. So, only one season in his career he's raced more than one Grand Tour. He's raced 2013 through to last season the Tour de France every year. 2017 he raced and finished La Vuelta. Very consistent is Bardet. He's never finished outside the top 20 of any Grand Tour. He's only finished outside the top 10 twice, and he's raced 7 Grand Tours. Um, so that's very good. Twice inside the top 5 as well. So yeah, he's a very consistent rider, and at the Tour he has become very accustomed to attacking and winning, trying to win these races. 2014, obviously, he finished second in the white jersey. 2015, he won his first tour stage. 16, he won up to Saint-Gervais de Mont Blanc on the way to second place. Last 2017, he finished third, just ahead of Landa after winning up to Perreguz. Last season, he struggled a little bit, didn't quite hit top form, but still managed to ride consistently enough to finish sixth. He still needs to prove that over the course of the whole 3 weeks, not just the mountain stages, that he can consistently perform enough to podium and win stages or potentially win yellow. Obviously, his time trialing is downfall. But on to counter that, if there is a stage that is going to be able to produce attacking racing, Bardet will find it. He's got a very good team around him to come up with races like that. I just don't think at the moment the route for the tours that are being produced suits him. I think personally he should try and go to the Giro, but obviously sponsors, being a French team, only want him to do that. I'd like to see him double up again though this year, try the Tour and the Vuelta. Obviously last year he may have, but the Worlds were a race where he might have been able to do well in. So yeah, I think he's coming along nicely as a rider. He's got great ability to climb and attack. I just think he needs that little bit more of a route to suit him. Um, Final GC rider in this who has a point to prove or has something to prove is brother of Simon Yates. Obviously, he won the Vuelta last year. Adam Yates. Um, Simon obviously winning the Vuelta is put him on a level that Adam hasn't hit yet. Adam's got the higher Tour de France finish, but obviously Simon was on the way to winning the Giro before he cracked, and won the Vuelta. Adam is becoming a good all-round rider, though. He's picking up decent results in one-day classics, and short stage races, where he finished fifth and second at the Tirreno Adriatico and Criterium du Dauphiné. Importantly for him, though, he won stages in both to prove that he is developing. But then at the Tour this year, he really struggled. He got something happened in the Alps, and he really started to struggle. So he that's his bad year in the GC way, I would say. Obviously, being upstaged by your brother is going to mean that you do have something to prove. So, but I personally think Adam is a better bet, more consistent bet than Simon. I know that sounds weird. It's just the way, when you look at the way they had their sort of breakthrough races, 2016 at the Giro, at the Tour, for Adam, he rode very consistently for the whole 3 weeks. The same year at the Vuelta, Simon finished, I think it was sixth or seventh on GC, and he was up and down. He won a stage, he would lose a couple of seconds. So I think if Adam can find that consistency over the 3 weeks, like I think he can, I think he will be at Yates Simon's level. Um, his main goal for this year, I believe, is the Tour. So he'll probably do Tour of Vuelta again like last year. I think just get back to where his level is at, top 10. There's so many riders that can do well at the Tour. I think the top 10 would be a good result for Adam Yates. And I think he'll win a stage as well, at the moment anyway. So that's all the GC riders done. That's all the Cobble Classics guys. I think next I'll focus on the two sprinters that have a point to prove in my next episode. So keep an eye out for that. Probably won't be tonight now, just because it's a bit late. But keep an eye on that, and I'll see you later.